Hi, this is Maria Drushkova talking about the problem Henny brought up in the Math Circle 1001 course, which is you can do a lot of beautiful handicrafts that have patterns in them, but kids may not ever get to the mathematics of patterns, so these activities may not reach teaching goals or learning goals. This is a big problem in mathematics education in general. You can have an activity where someone who knows mathematics sees a lot of mathematics, and yet people who do the activity may never get there. So how can you get to the math of patterns from the craft of patterns? As usual, you start with free play. You just play freely with what beautiful patterns you have. I am sharing here the Pinterest board we have called Math Makers. Now, we have a lot of patterns there because it's a good play, but what do you do then? Well, there are several ways to help people go from free play to noticing patterns and noticing properties. You can communicate. That's number one way. Communication is human. You can explain your pattern to another person, explain how it works. You can invite another person in a group to guess what comes next in your pattern. How will it grow? How will it expand? And they will communicate to you how. So you'll use some words. You can communicate to a computer where you program your pattern into the computer. So this implicit hands-on knowledge becomes formulated, becomes captured in some algorithms or some words or some diagrams. And when that happens, you can then change the pattern from the description. You can compare descriptions, you can tweak the algorithm, and that's mathematics. The description itself is mathematics, and changing it is mathematics. It's formal, advanced mathematics. So another way to do it is to make a collection of patterns, and I'm going to share one of my favorite collections called Visual Patterns from Fon Nguyen. And in this collection, you see different sorts of patterns. You can guess, you can play this guessing game that I described. But also, when you have children in your math circle make collections, you can invite them to curate collections, to compare patterns, which are similar, which are different. A simple question lets them sort patterns, and once they see similarities in different things and differences in similar things, like for example, there are 2 dot patterns here, well, 3. They are similar because they are growth patterns with dots, but at the same time, you can see that the heart pattern is similar to the dot pattern because they use areas, and this dot pattern is similar to this one because it's based on lines somehow. So you can see how even now, just quickly trying to sort this, I am using mathematical words. I'm using patterns of patterns. That's what mathematics is about. So to summarize, you can and should get to pattern of mathematics of patterns by sharing it. So describing it basically to someone when patterns become formulated, and by curating collections of patterns. Similarities in different patterns lead you to mathematics of patterns. So have fun with open play, free play with handicrafts, then have some discussions and activities about what you have created, and we will get to mathematics of patterns this way.